The atmosphere at Belmont Village is vibrant. We're a community built for life. We thrive and promote independence, engagement, social activity. It's an environment where we want our residents to have fun. And the beauty of it really is it allows our residents to age in place. They don't need to move. This is home.
Good morning. Our next guests are Bob Skolout and Dean Tilghman with the Skolout and Tilghman Estate Company. And they have done a number of estate sales for our clients, and they are the absolute best. So welcome.
Hi, nice to be here.
Thank you guys.
Thank you
you both for being here today.
Certainly, thank you.
So we want to take people through the logistics of what you really do and how involved you get in the process of an estate sale, as opposed to just seeing the sign out there on the weekends, as many people do. So I'll let you go first. Take us through, somebody calls you, what is the logistics and how does the process work?
After someone contacts us, what we'd like to do is set up an in-house appointment and do a preliminary evaluation of the contents and get a feel for what they're wanting to do for the estate. And there's no obligation or charge for the initial consultation. And we just kind of walk them through the steps of the process of setting up a sale and conducting it.
And what do you, when you walk into the home, what are you looking for? I mean, what's trying to catch your eye?
We're really looking at the entire contents and what's available, not only things of value, but in general how the estate sale would do relative to the entire contents.
And then if it wouldn't be appropriate to conduct an estate sale on site, we would make our recommendations what to do. There are alternatives. We can combine households with appropriate items that are compatible and would be appropriate for the sale, or we have an option to do buyouts, or if it makes more sense for them to consign to an antique store individual items or to make a donation.
And I want to bring up, I think it's a very important point before we go to the next question, is if you're planning on, if somebody's listening to this or watching this and they plan on having an estate sale tomorrow, it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
And I can tell you firsthand, I mean, you did my mom's, after my mom passed,
Correct.
You did her sale. And when we walked into her home, it looked like a Nordstrom's or a Neiman Marcus had been conducted there, the way you guys spent the time cleaning and preparing everything. It was really beautiful, and it was a great testimonial to her, the way she wanted everything done. So I appreciate that. But again, it doesn't happen overnight. You guys really take weeks to make sure maximize the dollars.
We can work on a 3-week process. We usually like to have 4 to 6 weeks to set up a sale properly, because when we do go in to do an estate sale, absolutely everything is cleaned and polished. The house is totally restaged to maximize the earning potential for the items in the home.
I know.
And then if there are items of excess value, we have auction house placement available as well for the estate.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, we work with auction houses on the East Coast, and it's normally sent back there of things of significant value.
So what would your recommendation be to homeowners or heirs who are thinking of conducting an estate sale, and what should they not do?
What they should do is take what they want and leave absolutely everything else. Throw nothing away. Take what you want and walk out the door.
A lot of
And
people
then
are
we will-
overwhelmed or embarrassed
Right.
by the condition of homes, and we've seen it all, and we're used to it, and we enjoy it.
No, we have no surprises.
Yeah, that's part of the intrigue of uncovering secret treasures.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, and I want to reiterate that point. Is people go, well, I took a lot of the stuff to Salvation Army and Goodwill, which is very nice, and I understand that, but what makes a great estate sale is really having exposure to everything and letting you guys decide
Exactly.
Correct.
how to market it.
Correct.
Goodwill and the donations are a great thing to do at the end of a sale, but
Right.
don't do it prior to a
Right.
sale, and don't try to hold a garage sale, because then the property and the merchandise has been exposed, and to get return customers there is going to be very difficult.
Okay, that's interesting. Do design trends have an impact on the value of I mean, you know, recently I had to sell my mom's treasures, and what were treasures and what are treasures today are two very different things. My mom had a lot of Yadros and Hummels and a lot of Lalique and Balik and all those wonderful things that she
Now,
treasured.
anybody
that
under the age of X who's
that
watching
probably
this
doesn't even
has
know what
no
that
idea
is.
you may wanna-
And it really had like no value. It was really sad.
That's happened. And the internet, I think, has had a lot to do with that, as well as the younger people are no longer interested in a lot of the items their parents or family had. Design times have changed, and they're looking at more contemporary things, and they don't want all of that.
Yeah, they don't want the china, they don't want the silver, they don't want any of it.
No, basically not. Right.
What are the hot items? I mean, is there a hot trend line that you're seeing?
Mid-century modern is very big right now,
Right.
and people are more
Oriental as well.
right,
Right.
high-end Oriental.
Right.
Middle of the road Oriental has lost its value somewhat too. So, I mean, it's constantly changing, and you know, when we price a sale now, it takes a lot more time to do the pricing because we have to go on sale or go online at the time of the sale and see what the prices are at that very time. So you can't go back a year or so and look at prices because it's not.
Yeah, and if you don't price that way, you're not going to sell the items, because people will come into the sale, they'll go on the internet to see if you have it priced properly. If you don't, they'll walk away. So you have to have it priced somewhat under even the internet prices in
get the
order
people
to
in the house.
in order to get it sold. Yeah, the people will come. The people will come just based on the fact that we're having the sale and they attend all of our sales. But you have to have it priced accordingly to or appropriately to the internet.
So my 1906 pedal singer sewing machine probably isn't worth a whole lot, even though it works.
No. I mean, actually not. Yeah.
Do you get involved with automobiles?
We
Yeah.
do. We do automobiles as well.
So like a 1965 Mustang would be pretty valuable.
That'd be
Yeah.
desirable.
If I had one, I let you know. I mean, my dad did have a 1963 GTO.
GTO.
Oh,
Pontiac
wow.
GTO. And obviously 1960, no longer, but I'm just saying, I'm thinking of all
Right.
the cars that we've had over the years could have retired on that.
Yeah, Mustang.
The Mustang would have been nice. So your marketing, do you maintain a data? How do you market the sale?
We have an extensive email list that we developed, and we contact all of we send out emails prior to the sale. We advertise on estatesales.net, and usually just through estatesales.net we get 6,000 to 7,000 hits per sale.
Wow.
Really?
On the internet. Yeah.
Wow.
And
So you this is like a groupie follow.
groupie following, and actually it's a national following. We have
Oh, really?
clients from Texas and Georgia.
Right.
You have a reputation that
Right.
you know how to do this.
Or else they'll pick it up on the internet advertising, and they'll from the photographs that we take of the sale, and then they'll contact us and purchase items.
And then you'll ship. I mean, if somebody's
We
in
do
tech-
ship.
You
Oh, yeah,
ship, and
yeah.
obviously
We
just
do ship.
whatever because shipping costs are astronomical. I mean, obviously maybe little items.
They're responsible
On
for the
our-
shipping, and they don't mind doing it if they really
Want
want a
the
piece.
piece.
Yeah.
On our sale from Coronado that you had referred to us, we shipped back to, was that Georgia?
It was Georgia.
Georgia, they bought all the trains. An individual bought all the trains, and that was all shipped back to Georgia.
And that was a result of the advertising on estatesales.net.
Yeah, that was
so.
as a result of internet.
So the internet has been a blessing and a curse.
Both.
Both, yeah.
It really has.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So-
Because you do get the national, I mean, our sale, the next sale that we'll be doing, if you go to estatesales.net, they have a map of the United States, and anybody can go on it, and you can hit the state that you want, and then go to the cities, and so you can pick up every estate sale in the country if you
Wow.
want to.
If you did that, how many per weekend would you find on there?
If you
Is it hundreds
It would
across
oh,
the
hundreds.
country?
Oh
Hundreds
yeah,
across the country.
probably more than that. I would think you would find hundreds in California alone.
Wow.
I would think so, yeah.
Because in San Diego County, I would say you probably would find, wouldn't you guess, maybe 30 on a weekend?
I would say probably 15 to 30.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what distinguishes your business from the other people that claim to be doing what you do.
We're very passionate about what we do. We've been doing it for about 32 years now.
Wow.
And we're both hands-on. We're there through the entire process. We have additional staff that we bring in during the sale, but Bob and I are there from the beginning to end of it. And we do all the pre and post.
We do the entire setup
Right.
of the sale.
You obviously know what works.
Right.
Been there, done that.
And we enjoy doing it.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
do. You
we
guys
do.
Put heart and soul into it.
We
It's actually fun because you kind of think of it as someone's last presentation, and you want to make it as nice as possible.
Beautiful. Well, we thank you both for being here today, and we
Well,
wish you
thank
a
you for having us.
happy holiday season and a fantastic 2017, and continue to do great works here. And I know you travel
Thank
well
you.
beyond San Diego, so if somebody wants to call you for San Bernardino, Riverside, Orange County, you're ready to go.
San Francisco,
San
wherever
Francisco,
it
wherever we can go.
is. Yeah, wherever we go.
Well, we thank you.
Thank you
and-
so much.
And stay tuned
Thank you.
for more Senior Stay or Go TV.